A master was sleeping alone in totally dark hut with no power. He then sensed a movement. He knew that there was a snake, but he could not run away because he might step on that. He got frozen in that state. But after some time, he used some powerful techniques which put him into altered state of consciousness. He activated God vision, which helped him to get higher insight and wisdom in that particular situation. Then they began to love each other and all his fear went away. Similarly, you can use this technique to invoke God vision in any problematic situation, whether it's your insecurity or any external situation. It's work with everything. So to invoke God vision, you need to think like God or universe instead of human. And to know that, you need to know the definition of God to some degree. God is impersonal, means unity consciousness. He is love because unity is the result of love. He is beyond polarity and see every polarity like positive, negative, masculine, feminine, rich, poor as part of self and with compassion. Lastly, he sees himself as source of everything and have power to overcome everything. He is creator of even problems and challenges, and also he has power to overcome these all because he is creator or selector of this all. So these are definition of our higher self and we have to think this way. We will use certain techniques to guide our mind to embody his vision. But before that, let's recap how we usually deal with negativity and problem and where do we do mistakes. We have many fears, anxiety, we lose our jobs and lover that we had and many more insecurity. We naturally tend to avoid them and the uncomfortable feeling, but unfortunately they become more intense. Many psychologists like Viktor Frankle suggest that our flight from negative emotion and resistance don't work, but conversely they strengthen them and put us into vicious loop. For example, when you are anxious, you wonder why you are anxious. Then you become anxious about being anxious. Oh no, doubly anxious. Now you are anxious about your anxiety, which is causing more anxiety. This way we get trapped into never-ending vicious loop. This same thing happens when we face external problems like social anxiety, fighting, financial crisis, fearing heights. Actually, external problems are not the real issues, but the thought and emotion we have inside our mind regarding them are the real problem which makes us comfortable. They are like seeds which make us stuck in same situation because external world is nothing but reflection of our own inner state. So these all are game of our thought and emotion, and if you can learn to manage them, then you can manage any negativity and external problems. Number 1. If you want to overcome negativity or problems, then treat them like your child. We have many types of fear and anxiety. We feel insecurity while speaking, in relationship, in work and many more. You need to acknowledge that these are very common. Insecurities are part of you. They are like our children who are craving for our love and attention. You cannot keep telling your child that you are good for nothing, you are useless, and I kick you whenever I see you. That child is going to become a rebel and going to break away from you and act out in antisocial way, isn't it? So the way to convert that child is to give it your love and attention and not by rejecting it. You have to accept it and nurture it. Well, what it means to nurture our negativity? Suppose you lost your job or you are about to lose your job. Then be with that thought. Imagine the worst kinds of a thing that can happen when you do not have job. Go deep into that, into the negativity. Give it your total attention. And as you are doing that, you will go deeper and deeper and deeper. If you get depressed, then get depressed. Do not run away from it. After some time, you will notice that your mind is automatically moving from that idea. For example, suppose you are in a room. It is absolutely dark and the power has failed. You cannot put the light on and you know that there is a cobra inside that room. You are afraid and that fear is what is going to happen. You cannot swoop that fear away, saying that I do not want to have this fear. It will not go away. So what happened then? You get into an altered state of consciousness, an altered state of awareness, which is mode number 2 of your functioning, where your mind has totally become alive and concentrated. Every little sound, every little movement, you are able to perceive, even though you are not able to see anything. You have become the room, and you have become the snake also, because you are able to feel its movement. You are not seeing it, but you are visualizing. Through your heart, you are seeing without seeing. You are seeing with your heart. You have become the snake, and you are visualizing how you are reacting to this. Then you become merged totally. At that time, you can let go of the fear, and the fear will go away. Swami Amritananda Saraswati had experienced this at Devipuram, in which he used love to overcome that situation. Many yogis like Swami Vivekananda and Ramanand Maharshi has used this technique. You see everything as a part of yourself, even the snake, and that's how the God vision is, which unlock greater insights and wisdom to face problem. Well, he also suggested that what we should do and what not. He said, imagine that one of the results that I would like to have in that situation is to be the cobra, so that I would be in the position to strike. Or if I was faced with a tiger, I would like to have been the tiger. Or in a war situation between Arabs and Americans, I would like to be Americans rather than the Arabs. So I would like to be in the winning situation. I can visualize that, right? I can visualize that and imagine that the cobra has gone away. And I can visualize that the light have come on and it is not there. This situation I can visualize. What I have to do is to convert that negativity into positivity. You don't have to imagine this state through which you have transformed from that to this. All you have to do is to make a visualization about the final result that you want to achieve and assume that you have already achieved it. And having done that, you imagine that you put it in a pink bubble which represents your heart. Heart is a pink bubble and we choose a heart because it's in love. Enclose that in that. Put it into your hand and blow it away. It goes to the cosmos and let it manifest in their own time. So if you are having negative thought, the best way to deal with them is to be with them. Transform them, convert them into positive, then put that into pink bubble and leave to the Divine Mother to manifest in its own time. This technique is so powerful that if done with the higher spiritual level, then it can affect the external situation quickly. I have also used this technique to overcome my fear of food, fear of negative energy. If you want a video on this, then let me know. Number 2. Paradoxical intention. This is also a very powerful technique to work with the fear and negativity described by Viktor Frankle. This technique suggests you to intentionally do the very thing you are fearing or trying to avoid. For example, if you are struggling with intrusive thought, then you can say, okay mind, give me your worst thought. Or you can ask, what worst thought can I have? This stops you from resisting the thought, which reduces their intensity and frequency. Well, you can also do this in humorous or ridiculous way. When you are looking at the most frightening things with humor, you are invoking a God vision on that reality. For example, to deal with the fear of sweating in the public, you can say, I hope I sweat a bucket today. And to deal with the public speaking anxiety, you can say, I hope I can miss in a spectacular way. So paradoxically, your fear would be removed when you set an intention to behave in the same way you are avoiding. This technique is so powerful because they deal with two purely divine phenomena, the ability to self-transcendence and the ability to abstract from oneself lower nature. These both techniques help us to transcend our ego and our lower nature. And once we do that, we get tuned to our higher self. Our state of our mind changes. We get into altered state of awareness, which help us to watch and understand the situation clearly. So I hope this technique help you to overcome your races, and if not, then mention me in the comment section.